10万ボルトよりでっかい100万ボルトは
Yo, 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 it's your boy Lou. I'm coming back at it again with another Pokemon Journeys anime episode review. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and review Pokemon Journeys episode 77, Super Electromagnetic Hyperclass Battle, which is again the 77th episode of the Pokemon Journeys anime. This episode focuses around Ash versus VOLKNER, and it's the first time that they've battled in over 11 years. The last time that they battled was actually in Diamond and Pearl episode 179, which is over 500 episodes ago at this point. So without further ado, let's get started on today's episode review. So yeah, last week I got mixed results on whether you guys wanted me to do recaps as well as reviews, or just do my reviews, and so I'm gonna just go ahead and do reviews. But if you guys like the recaps, please let me know in the comments below and I'd be sure to bring them back. And yeah, let's just get started with basically saying this episode was great. It's all I would like in a, return battle episode. I think they handled it very well. Only like the first 2 or 3 minutes, if that even, I think it was even less than that, were focused on like him getting to the gym, as well as setting up like the climax of the battle. Like, all right, let's get started. This guy's rank 99, this guy's rank 24. Let's get this battle started. And also, it's cool to see that the Sunny Shore City gym has like so many people in attendance and having so many people watch this. I wonder if it's gonna be just because VOLKNER is like like the strongest in Sinnoh, or is it just all hyperclass battles are gonna be like this now? And I think it's going to be the latter. I think all hyperclass battles, since it's like the 99 strongest trainers in the world, quote unquote, we're going to see, big stadiums filled with battles, like akin to those that we would see normally in the Pokemon leagues and stuff like that. And that's really cool because it really, makes the battle seem much more official, if that makes sense. Having, instead of just like, oh man, we're going to battle here in the bathroom of our school. And yeah, it's like a legitimate thing. Like, we're in a stadium, there's like a big fans, there's not big, but like there's many fans, I'm sorry. And overall, this was just done way better than the Iris episode, in my opinion. Granted, Iris was a companion, so they had to do a little bit more to show us the importance of her. But I like how they handled this battle with VOLKNER. They just, like, oh man, I remember our battle together, show a couple screenshots done in the Pokemon Journeys anime of that. And it was just handled very well. I really, really enjoyed this episode. And the battle was really cool too. VOLKNER had VOLKNER had Luxray, Rotom Fan, and Electivire, and Ash used Lucario, Gengar, and Pikachu. And what I liked about this battle a lot is that, there was so many switches. There was constant switching on both sides, which is something that I also really enjoy because it makes the battles, again, seem more legit. I often find it really weird how in some, all the older seasons, they would just have one Pokemon like brute string their way through as many battles as they can, but here they're like, no, switching. And then one time, VOLKNER uses a really cool combo where the Lucario got paralyzed by the Lucario got paralyzed by the Electivire, and he immediately switches out and sends out Rotom Fan to use Hex. And another time where Rotom Fan got Electrowebbed, he immediately switches out to Electivire to absorb the Thunderbolt to get the Motor Drive boost. And I thought that was really cool and really, strategic, and shows why he is, among the 25 best at the time of their battle. And yeah, overall the battles was great. I'm really sad that Gengar was a jobber again. I mean, he got great hits in versus lots of guys, but he basically got 2-shot womboed, and that was kind of sad. He's just taking straight L's, but he's still one of the more popular guys on Ash's team. And again, in Japan specifically, he's really popular. Another side note that I wanted to mention is that now in the last, I believe, 3 battles, Ash has used all 6 of his Pokemon, at least as far as I can tell. Because versus Rinto, he uses Surfetch'd. Versus Iris, he used Dragonite and Dracovish, and then in this battle, he uses other 3 Pokemon from the series, and I believe those are the last 3 battles, but someone can fact check me on that. That's just coming off the top of my head. VOLKNER had a really cool strategy of using electric terrain with his Luxray, which in my opinion hurt him more than it helped him, I guess, because at the end we got, him losing essentially to, well, not essentially, just straight up losing to Pikachu's Z-Ring. And now I kind of think it's really unfair that Ash uses a Z-Ring move against someone that doesn't have one, but he doesn't have one, so it's his fault for not, bringing it or having anything to combat that. But also, Motor Drive, you're just like, no, it was too powerful for Motor Drive to absorb. That's not how that works, but okay. I mean, he just aimed for the Rhydon's, horn, and it'll work out just fine. But besides that, it was an amazing battle. This is exactly the kind of battles I want to see for hyperclass, level battles. Again, I did predict that Ash was going to win, but I'm really sad that he won at the same time. Like, man, this guy just does not lose. And yeah, okay, I get that, this is, Ash at his peak, and Ash is just really experienced and really strong now, but man, he just doesn't lose, bro. Like let's get him some losses in here, please, for the love of God, or at least ties. That'd be great too. But no, just anything. You can just assume that Ash is gonna win, and you know what? You have like a very good chance of being correct on that prediction. And then at the end of the episode, we actually have VOLKNER congratulating Ash and saying that was a great battle, and that don't be aiming for the hyper class, you can aim for the Masters class. In fact, Sinnoh's own champion Cynthia is already making waves up at the top. So I believe that they confirmed that Cynthia is in the Masters 8, although I'm not sure about that. He just also mentions that the competition now, the announcer does at least, the competition now is just going to get harder and harder. And we see B there with Raihan, Lance, Leon, as well as Cynthia. But I don't think that B is in the Masters 8. I mean, she could eventually be there, but I don't think that they're going to be there. They also ask who is going to be facing Ash next, kind of alluding to the fact that it's going to be one of those 5. And I'm going to say it's going to be B, because obviously he just battled VOLKNER now, which was at the end of the Iris episode. Like, who is he going to battle next? He battled VOLKNER. And the only character in that list there that was also in that preview is B, so I'm calling it now. Ash's next opponent is going to be B. And yes, I believe he's going to win this time, of course, sadly, because, well, he lost once and tied once, so it's only probably makes sense that he's going to win now. But yes, overall, this episode was a solid 9 out of 10 for me. And yeah, it's probably one of the best episodes we've had in a long time. I like this episode more than the Darkrai 2-parter, just for the fact that it was just straight plot, and a really good battle. And I like that nothing went down in one hit. It was a great strategy all around. Man, this was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. But maybe you guys didn't. I would love to know what you guys think in the comments below. Seriously, I really appreciate all the love you guys have been showing me recently. It's been really awesome just getting so many good comments and just having great discussions with you guys down below. So please let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comments down below. I'll be sure to reply, and as well as talk to you guys about what I think happened about the episode as well. And do you guys think that, you know, did you guys like it? Did you guys think it was fair that Ash had a zeroing and VOLKNER didn't? Did you guys think it was that VOLKNER should have brought, you know, something else, like maybe a cool Mega Evolution or something? Or do you think also Flint should have appeared in the episode? I think that's another thing that I thought was kind of sad, that they could have just had at least a little tiny Flint cameo there. And most importantly, who do you think Ash is going to battle next? I really think it's B, just because of what I talked about earlier, but it could very well be Lance or maybe Raihan or something like that. I also don't think he's going to battle Cynthia. But, you know, of course, they got to show her after that awesome Pokemon Presents we got earlier about, you know, the Sinnoh games. And yeah, I think she's just going to be in the Masters 8, but we're not going to see her battle Ash personally. But yeah, that's basically all I want to talk about in this episode review. Again, super great episode, and I hope that we can get more quality episodes like this in sometime soon, because the next 4 episodes do seem fillery. But besides that, it's been your boy Luap, and I'm out. Peace.